Hi everybody, and a very warm welcome to my channel. If you haven't already, please remember to hit that subscribe button and you'll be kept up to date with new content releases by myself. So today I'm playing 7th Heaven, 7-board Matchpoint tournament, best hand, and pass we have 18. Not a great 18, 4-3-3, but the clubs are quite nice. Just going to open a club and rebid 2 no. And of course, being a robot tournament, they lead a club. So we've got 4 spades, 2 hearts, 3 clubs. Question is, can we convince them to carry on with clubs? I think they're going to switch to hearts. What about if we do something totally ridiculous like Queen of Clubs and drop the king under the ace? Will that be enough to get them to play more clubs? I've no idea. I guess there's an element of risk to that. If this is a singleton lead, we won't have our 3 club tricks anymore. I suspect it's probably a doubleton, but you never know. Well, we can unblock one of the honours. I guess I can try playing the king. No, as expected, they've gone for hearts. Well, I'm going to show my best display of strength, which is the King of Hearts. I'm going to cross on a club and try the Queen of Diamonds. Am I going to cross on a club and try the Queen of Diamonds, or am I going to cross on a spade? Maybe I cross on a spade and try the spade to the king, try the Queen of Diamonds, or 10 of Diamonds. Maybe West will play. Yeah, I'm not very hopeful here. I think they're probably just going to bash on with hearts, but let's see. Yeah. So there's no point ducking because we've got the King of Diamonds to knock out. I'd be interested to see if anyone has made 10. So we've just got 9 tricks. Don't think there's any scope here. There's always someone. Let's see what they did. They opened a club and rebid 2 no. They did they unblocked the jack, which they unblocked the king. Cashing, they cashed the spades. Oh, they cashed everything, and the robots crashed the diamond on us. Okay. Yeah, maybe that's a better strategy. 16 high, really nice 16. Going to overcall 2 clubs. See where we get to. Long tank from partner. They probably got hearts. Is this going to be penalty passed? I've got a pretty nice hand. I'm going to pass. I think sometimes you can do things like, if West is going to pass, you can bid 3 clubs and West won't penalty double. When you're a level higher, they will pass 2 clubs, so it won't penalty double 3 clubs. So 2 no is 11 to 18 total points. That's an interesting one. I don't know how we could be bidding this with 11 to 18. No, I'm going to pass. Okay, West bids 2 hearts. Now what does it mean if we double this? Just shows 5+. Well, a partner has got a bunch of hearts. I mean, we got a pretty good hand. We've got diamonds over, spades over. I'm going to double and see what partner does, I think. I think they might be passing. No, they're bidding 3 clubs. I like how 4 clubs still shows 5+ clubs and 11 to 18 total points, as if we could be they all show exactly the same. Once we've overcalled 2 clubs, showing 5+ clubs and 10, it seems like whatever we do still shows the same hand. I don't know whether I want to defend 3 hearts undoubled. I'm going to try 4 clubs. It's a bit, possibly slightly ill-disciplined, but we've got... See, have we... Oh, partner's got a massive hand for us. So Queen Jack 1 club and 3 little hearts. So we've definitely done the right thing here. So let's look at these pips in the diamond suit. Since we know that East has got all the remaining diamonds. So King 9, 8. So what we can do here is cover this and hopefully build another diamond trick. So this is going to leave them with 9, 8. And we're going for the 7 and the 6. So if clubs are 3-1, we can lead a diamond. They're going to have to split. If clubs aren't 3-1, if they're 4-0, for instance, we're going to have to hope that we can build an entry in the spade suit. And they're quite likely to take the king of spades, I think. But we've got to cover this, otherwise they have king 9, 8 left, which I suppose it's possible that East could even be 4-4, 4-4-3-2. I don't know whether they'd reopen. But let's see what the clubs are. Okay, clubs are split. Or sufficiently well. Yeah, I wonder whether that's what they are. There's an awful lot of hearts missing. West must have at least 6 hearts. Can we do what they convince them to do on the other hand? Crash the diamonds. Can we lead 7 of diamonds while they cover with the 8 and crash Wests? Well, let's try it before they know anything more about the hand. No, so they are 4-4-3-2. And we're going to have to give them a diamond and a spade. So making 5. $17 high, 4-3-3. No 10s, just a no trump. So we got a spade fit here, but our heart holding is very good for no trumps, King Jack 1. You can imagine, East having Ace Queen, or I wonder whether we should pass. Looking for 3 no here. See what North does. North just bids 4 spades. Okay, that's a bit of a disappointment. Ace of hearts. Well, we can just go up and claim a slam here. This is a really good hand. So 12. I think I'm going to open 2 clubs. Show my spades. Rebid my spades. I think I'm going off the idea of slam now. So 10 of hearts lead. We've got one certain entry to table, the King of Clubs, and we should probably take the diamond finesse with that. We can play it. I'm sort of assuming it goes heart and a club switch or something. The spade is more likely to drop singleton. So we've got 9 of those. So a quarter of the 3-1 breaks, the spade king will drop singleton. So there's that's actually a decent percentage. That's 12.5% of the time. While obviously the chance of the diamond king dropping singleton is close to 0. It does look like East might have the ace queen jack of hearts. So maybe all these finesses are pretty unlikely. In fact, this sort of tells us that this finesse is not working. And probably the spade finesse isn't working either. Is there any advantage in going up? Only if this is a singleton. Well, since they switched, I guess we can finesse. Okay. So Either led from Queen 10-9, or this is one of these situations where the robots decided because we have 2 clubs we can't possibly have any more losers. I'm not sure. But if West has got the Queen of Hearts, we should definitely try the spade finesse now. Any luck? No. So making 4. So it was Queen 10-9. Okay. Fairly mundane set so far. Normal spade opening, 2 heart rebid, and a pass. So this is a doubleton all. We want to really get cracking on the spade suit here, so I think it's not like I can play 3 rounds of clubs pitching a diamond. So I think I'm going to win and play a spade. Play a spade to jack. So I think I can afford to play a heart now. If they play another, if East has got the ace of hearts, then I can just ditch off my diamond. If we play a spade now, and we could play king of spades. I guess we could play king of spades, and if the queen doesn't drop, we could play for spades 3-3, but then it's still too slow. We're always going to lose a diamond. So I think I'm going to play a heart now. Okay, well that doesn't really matter that much because or does it? Well, we have a choice. We can play Queen of Clubs pitching a diamond. And that works when East started with a doubleton spade. If East has got three spades, then we want to take this finesse. The only thing we really know is that clubs are 4-2. What do we know about the hearts? Well, we're sort of guessing East has got 3 from maybe West has 4, maybe they're 4-3. I think I'm going to play another spade. Okay, East have 4. Now we've got to play a heart. Well, we're making 9, aren't we? 3 more tricks for us. So if we had played a club, yeah, that would have been bad on that layout, I believe. 18 high. Could open 2-no. Partner's not passed. I'd probably open 2-no if partner was a passed hand, but here I'm going to open a club and rebid 2-no. Diamond lead. Well, we'd like to get, obviously, clubs and hearts going. I think if we play on clubs, they're probably going to switch to spades, and that would depend who's got the ace. I think if we play a heart, set up that first, then they may play a club. East in particular might play a club, because it's the weakest suit and dummy. But and also the other advantage, if clubs don't break, if clubs are 4-1, and then we probably wish we had played a club if they can attack spades. So all things considered, I think I'm going to go for the hearts. 2-4, 10 ace. So they could be 3-3 diamonds, knowing the robots. Or East could have Jack 10 doubleton, in which case we've got a finesse position with the 8. Someone's ducked. Okay, that's good news. It's West who's got the... I guess we're playing low. We're hoping to avoid having a club loser now. So again, we've got possible squeeze here if one hand's got the 3rd club and the diamond guard. We can play Queen of Diamonds. Where's the 9 gone? Maybe diamonds are 3-3 all along. Well, I don't believe they've got... They just wouldn't be doing this with... obviously with the Jack as well, because that would... They'd be giving us a trick. So, yeah, diamonds are 3-3, and we have the rest. $14 high, nice hand. We can make a support double here. And we're well worth game here. Void in the suit that's been bid and raised. And that's potentially a bit awkward if they get around to playing diamonds. I'm not sure going for a spade ruff is the correct defence on this hand, but that's what they're going for. So is the ruff coming from the 3-card heart suit? We would have still had issues if they'd tapped us, and we could pitch off the spade on the clubs, but I'm not sure I really like that, because we're really cutting ourselves off from dummy. I think what I'm going to do is the question is, which hand do we win in? Do we win and play a heart towards the king, or would we just rather prefer if they took the king of hearts on the first round? If they duck the heart and we play another heart, they might be able to then tap dummy. Yeah, I think I'm going to win in hand and play the king of hearts. Well, this wasn't the correct defence, because now we can put in the 9, unblock the... Well, we're going to be able to draw trumps one way or the other here. So we can unblock the club, cross to the heart, unblock the club, and then we've got enough tricks for all these diamonds. So there really wasn't a ruff here. I'm surprised. Oh, it was the other way. They'd led from ace to 4, of course. So what did we finish? We finished third equal. Yeah, it was a fairly lot of averagey type boards. Did anyone big game on 2? One person did. This one, well, it was a cold slam, this. One person bid slam. How did they bid slam? Okay, opening 2 no trumps on the 17 count. Yeah. People are wildly aggressive in these. Everyone's opening some number of no trumps on every hand. This was pretty boring. This was pretty boring, and I'm not sure we could really do much better on either of these. Did anyone make 12? No. And obviously we had 2 aces to lose here. So, yeah, okay. Hope you enjoyed, and see you again soon for another one. Bye for now.